Over 1.3 billion people in the world are in energy poverty. The absence of electricity and light dims hopes, dreams, and aspirations. In our homeland of Zimbabwe, we're slowly changing that. We are witnesses to the immense opportunities presented by the largely untapped potential of the sun in Africa. As the sun rises every day, we marvel at the promise of a brighter tomorrow through the vast renewable energy opportunities at our disposal. Africa as a whole currently has an average unemployment rate of 10%. This represents missed opportunities for our young people and our women, as they are the most disadvantaged groups. The lack of electricity negatively affects our food security, as we are largely an agro-based continent. It renders it impossible to process our raw materials in the form of agricultural produce and minerals. It affects the quality of our education, as we fail to power up computers to teach our children in this fast-paced age of artificial intelligence. It affects our health delivery system, as so many machines depend on its availability. Our people largely depend on fossil fuels, which have affected our weather patterns. Seasons are not predictable anymore. We're feeling the worst effects of floods, heat waves, and incessant droughts due to global warming. Back in 2014, frequent load shedding took a toll on my business. I remember the sad feeling of sending home a group of 30 employees because of load shedding. That birthed Solgas Energy, which then partnered with Old Mutual to build a proof of concept 5 megawatt solar PV plant at Crossmabale in Hwange, Zimbabwe. The power plant has been feeding power into the Zim national grid for the past 2 years.
Vapatakatanga, this power station, we have employed more than 150 local people from here, Crossmabale.
Ekusebenzeni kwami lapha eMabale solar plant ngileminyaka emine, which is 4 years. Ngisebenza lapha engizalwa khona isendaweni yakithi. Lathi we are proudly ukuthi kubuye ikhampani engaka. Inkulu kakhulu le ikhampani ngokuba kithi kule indawo. Isinika isithunzi endaweni yakithi, iphakamisile indawo yaseMabale.
As a woman, Solgas empowered me, especially position as a plant operator. Umsebenzi lo uyenziwa ngabantu abangobaba, especially abantu abangobaba. But mina ngingumama sengikwanisa ukuwenza. Ngisebenze ukuba ngo-shopkeeper eCrossmabale okwesikhathi eside, then ngasengiyekela sengizithwele. Then from there, last year I was employed here in Solgas. Ngami mina ngigene okuningi and ingenze ngaba ngumama okhaliphileyo. A clever woman. Akukho lula umuntu ongufazi ukuthi asebenze umsebenzi wamagetsi. So lami kuyangincedisa kakhulu. Lami ngizakwanisa ukuthi ngifundise abantu abami begene ulwazi. As a single mother ngilapha eSolgas. Ngifisa ukuthi abantu abami labo begene ulwazi, ngibahambisa esikolo. Lami ngiphakathi kwale company ngibe ngena ulwazi, ngilokho ngithatha ama position siyaphezulu.
Yeah, ngile construction company, Itsum Construction. Ngisebenzela khona lapha eSolgas. Umuzi wami useduzane nje khona la leSolgas. Ngakho iSolgas isincedile kakhulu. Esikhathini sokuthi sisidinga imisebenzi khatshana, sibuye khona lapha sasebenza khona la ngile team yami engisebenza layo khona la. So ngiphiwe itender lokufaka ama tiles, i-ceiling, le veranda yimi engikwenzayo. Ngikhona ngizayenza nje okunye eminye imisebenzi khona la.
I am the village head on the community, village head kwabana. Bayakayane basa Solgas yaka employ abantu. Teseneni.
The community surrounding area waka benefita my business people wari paduze nesu, which includes Hwange Safari Lodge, Hwange Airport, and amwe ma lodges which are within our area. They are also benefiting with this power station. They are no longer experiencing load shedding as before.
Hwange is a very remote place where there are no transport services available. So if we develop a fault inside the national park. Sometimes the Solgas company helps the community and the other stakeholders by providing transport for fault repairs. And one of the most important factors is that Solgas uses clean energy and it's reducing the carbon footprint in the atmosphere. Electricity supply has improved because of their presence.
The pump which we had for water, it had a breakdown some time back, so we had a problem of water. So they donated the pump and the solars, and now we're happy. We have some water at school. Some time back, before the plant, we used to have a lot of power cuts. If this is a bush boarding school, and there is a relish with fridges for the relish, so to have that relish being rotten and being thrown away, and it's difficult to control learners when it's dark. And as you can see, my learners are enjoying the lessons there. They are carrying the iPads. It's because of Solgas with electricity. We are able to use our laptops, our computers to do all the work. As you know, that most of the things now is now computerized. Learners also go there and ask about the different careers offered there, and they know which pathway to follow when they're at school. So they now understand that if they want to deal with the energy, they need to be good in sciences, so they need to choose sciences so that they can also get some of the jobs there. I've seen them, they are expanding their plants, meaning the community and some of the learners from the school are also going to get some jobs from there, and it's going to empower them. The Solgas plant, it's not just about electricity. They have a big nutrition garden, which is a benefit to our school. Agricultural learners go there and do their projects. So we only thought those guys knew all about electricity, but they're not just producing electricity, they're connected to the community.
Between 2019 and 2021, Old Mutual invested just under $7 million. The investment in Solgas fits in very well with our responsible investment principles, which recognize the importance of environmental, social, and governance factors in the generation of sustainable long-term returns. The investment in Solgas is a direct response to the call by the government of Zimbabwe to augment existing generation capacity of the country through renewable energy. It also supports the National Development Strategy 1, which recognizes energy and electricity in particular as a vital resource for economic and human development. This is also in line with Sustainable Development Goals, in particular SDG 7, which talks about affordable and clean energy. Going forward, Old Mutual will continue to participate in the renewable energy space as we continue to do great things every day.
We are now coming to the world to help us scale up and end energy poverty, both in Zimbabwe and in Africa, and more importantly, help practically convince governments in Africa on the viable use of green energy to power up our continent. Help us reduce the fossil fuels by partnering with us in our quest to a cleaner and much more sustainable future.